God damn it. What just happened?
Dog is doing something bad. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Collar Entertainment. This is Matt.
Yes, there I am.
Everybody's Spiderman!
Woo!
Dink, dink. We are back after a hectic couple weeks, where we should be getting back on our streaming schedule because we don't go outside in the winter. We just refuse. It's hibernation season, as far as I'm concerned.
It is.
We are good, so let's jump right back in to Spider-Man. This game's dope. I'm just saying. Whee! Oh God, why is this on fire? God, what happened? Oh yeah, we had that boss battle. That's right. Whee! What if we just did like a 2-hour stream of swinging?
Then probably no one will watch. But I mean,
Are you sure?
No, I'm not actually. You watch a lot of random shit on the internet, but
like
not...
ASMR swinging for Serenity and sleep aids.
Oh my God, that actually probably would get more views.
Right? Swinging
just...
sleep aid, just swing for like 4 hours.
Yeah, but then we probably should do that outside of our normal quote-unquote peak times for gaming. So when we have people actually like sitting in and watching us.
That was a dope move for anyone who caught that.
I saw it. Good job, baby.
Oh, what's this up here? Oh, look. People to fight.
Let's all cool down for a bit.
Ooh, they fucked me up. Alright.
Yeah, they did.
Jesus, I gotta get back in the swing of things. Ha! 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 Did you see what I did there? Did you see it, Carl? Carl!
I'm sorry, are we talking to me? I'm actively choosing to ignore you.
Oh, that's just not very nice.
When you make stupid reference puns like that.
That was fantastic. All right.
That was obvious. And it's probably the 9th time you've done it.
Is it?
I don't know. I've lost track.
I don't think I've done a lot of puns this gameplay.
Well, yet. Because we only had like how many episodes have we had in this game? Like 4, 5?
9. This is the 9th.
You probably did it for every single game. It's just been a while because I don't remember.
Or because you ignore me. Because you're mean.
How can I ignore you? You're in my ears. I have headphones on.
You're in my head.
I'm not that practiced at it. What?
Say what? Alright. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
What? Get torn up by store clerk.
Damn!
Yeah, no, like, what? No. No.
That's a way to get shot!
Yeah. So apparently in India, the man received a huge shock when he found out he won the lottery, and then got another when he realized the ticket he needed to claim his prize was in pieces. When this man returned, like they say his name, I'm not gonna say it online, returned in November to the store where he bought his winning Powerball ticket, the clerk confirmed the matching numbers to the lottery terminal, and then out of habit, ripped the ticket up and put out instructions for him to receive his prize. But then when he arrived at the payment office, they're like, they had to see the original ticket in order for him to claim the money. And so he's like, that's gonna be a problem. So they were able to with video footage and the clerk's testimony, they were able to confirm, like, yes, this is indeed happened. Not supposed to. We're gonna give you your money. So he got his money. That's fine. Apparently, though, there was one other woman who had trouble cashing out. Wasn't so lucky. Won $500 from a scratch off. But before she could claim her prize, someone used the photo that she posted of her winning ticket on Facebook to scam a store clerk into giving them the money.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Come on, yo. We're better than this.
No, apparently we are not. Oh, are you talking about you or?
No, like
humans. No, we are trash. Oh my god. No, like, so unrelated story. I was in a sub position. I was subbing the other day, and I told Matt the story, but like I was subbing the other day for a criminal justice class. Like these are kids who are in like career education classes, specifically to try and get experience to go into criminal justice when they graduate from high school. And they have an assignment about serial killers, which is kind of fascinating, but okay, cool. And so one of the kids was researching this thing out loud in front of me. He'd already finished his project, but he was just somehow, me and them had gotten into like this conversation about serial killers and like who had been caught, and then like what justice was dispatched to them or whatever.
Oh, come on, I'm right there.
And different like state laws regarding execution, which then became a whole ass thing about human executions.
Bang! Yo,
historically.
30 seconds early. Let's go.
Good job, baby.
Give me my gold.
The point is, humans are trash. We have always been trash, especially to other humans. And then, like, we will always be trash.
Yo, it's gonna be trash. You never gonna be nothing.
Like, it was wild, some of the shit. Like, I always knew, like, we were awful, awful human beings to each other. Like, codified ways in which we, quote-unquote, dispatch justice. Or like we're horrible to people in the name of justice, but like yeah, it's still some of the shit was wild and eye opening to me still. Whew. So in response to your point, baby, no, this doesn't surprise me. It surprises me, but it doesn't really just shock me. It's just that it's unfortunate, and because of that, they refused to pay out another $500 for her. She eventually filed an appeal. I don't think they don't say what happened.
Sounds like Beck is taking this hard.
But by then the store where she got the ticket had gone out of business. And there was no evidence to review. Oh no!
Ouch.
Oh no! God damn! The hits just keep on coming. Whew. Maybe that's what I'll do from now on. Is just like instead of like reading. Oh no! No, Kelly, please don't.
Welcome back to No Coward Entertainment, everybody. In case you didn't know, we're janky.
Here. And here my dog is just plopping along.
Are we janky or are our dogs janky?
That includes the household, baby, so yes. Up, up.
Oh yeah, there's a photo op over here.
They are because we are. How about that? Make you feel better. Where's your phone so I can see if whatever chat is on there? I think someone's actually said something to us.
Oh yeah, Supa's here.
Hey, Supa!
Said, are you going to get? That's why you don't post your winnings at all.
Oh God, until you collect them at least. Oh. What's up, Supa? Yeah, no. In other news.
Oh, we gotta catch it in
They
the
come in
jump
soon
shot.
after we
Come
could
on.
possibly chain evidence, but the retailer where it was cash had not been in a retailer for 2 months. Damn, that sucks. Balls. I'm gonna stop reading the news though, because it just keeps getting worse. I saw a couple other headlines, like I'm not gonna read those out loud. They're just more evidence of humans being trash.
Picked up a signal from this satellite. Let's see what we're working with.
This is no hunt to be proud of. A stain on my legacy. A disgrace. But deadly nonetheless. Find them. Kill them.
Raven, how many more people are on this guy's list? using this satellite network to track his targets. You're not getting away that easy.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop looking at the internet. But before I go, I'm just reading out some of the nerd teas that are out, like on random Facebook websites or whatever. And there was one referencing obviously Critical Role, where you could certainly try. Middle Earth annual Mordor fun run.
Oh my god, this mission is giving like Aladdin Sega vibes.
Oh god, I don't know that one. I didn't play it.
The Cave of Wonders, they just throw shit at you and you have to dodge it as you avoid the wall of lava.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
No, not at all, actually. Think of Lion King, I can't wait to be king on Sega.
I played on Sega, played on SNES. I don't remember that one. Say what?
Well, SNES was the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember like that part being that bad. I'm sure it
The whole
was,
game
but
was
I don't
that
remember
bad.
it. Yeah. No, I was just laughing at one of the shirts that say, "I'm not procrastinating. It's a side quest." Oh.
Got corrupted into one file.
But yeah.
Drone had no intel on Lee. But these people still need my help. Otherwise, they'll end up as heads on Craven's mantle. If there are more birds out there, I can decrypt them to discover the identities of their target before it's too late. I should upload the data to the Spidey servers. He's gonna want to see this. Harry?
You must have been freaking replied back to me in the first damn place, but okay.
No. Listen, I saw you chasing that robot bird around on the news. You need any kind of tech support? Like running the app or something?
Actually, I got a friend doing that already.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm just feeling useless, and my mom would always say, if opportunity doesn't knock, on the door. Though she's gone, I still ask her for advice. Is that weird?
Nah. Stay with me and my dad sometime.
Alright, so I'm done with my phone.
Thanks.
So what mission are we on exactly?
Honestly, this game's so big, we're so... Ow!
Oh, indeed.
We're still unlocking shit to do around the city. We're 33% into the game.
So for those who were not with us yesterday when we were streaming the draft, we recently went to go watch Godzilla -1, and I cannot say enough good things about this fucking movie.
And I want it to be clear, Ari does not like Godzilla movies.
I don't enjoy them. They are treated with as camp, and I think part of that is like they are telling a tradition of storytelling, the original ones certainly, and that some of the newer ones have found a new vein in which to tell it, but like they're trying to make a whole like monster universe, and that's fine. I'm okay with that too. Actually, honestly, I'm kind of interested with how they're taking it or doing it, but they aren't necessarily enjoyable movies. They're not terrible, but just they've progressively gotten worse to me from the first reboot from like 2014 or whatever year it was, to now. Godzilla 99 is just the worst of all of them, though. That's really what it is. It's not like I hate Godzilla. I just hate that one.
Just have to take a shit out of that movie every time Godzilla comes
Yes.
out? Like, can't you just let it go?
No. That's the worst one. And I say this with, like, no hyperbole.
She's a big Hank Azaria fan, too.
He's not that big a deal in that movie to me. He's not. The main character is Matthew Broderick.
Him and Jean Reno are fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They do their side character thing. It's fine. Sorry, we're missing
And it
out.
has a great third act.
We're missing out on character
Yes,
development.
we are.
We'll come back to this.
I'm Spider-Man. I can handle everything myself. Wish me luck, though. Thanks, Dad. I love you. So, who needs help out there?
Wasn't Jefferson Davis the leader of the Confederacy?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
He was the president, actually.
Well, that would be a leader.
Yes, but it's different than being Robert E. Lee was considered a leader also, but he's obviously not in the same vein as the fucking president. Like, there's a specific role that he had.
Spiderman located. Above.
But, no, yeah, Godzilla -1 was fantastic, and it's the best movie that they've come out with. And honestly, it's like one of the better movies I've seen this year. Period.
I never thought I would tear up during a Godzilla movie.
Say what?
I never thought I would tear up during a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, and I know, and I think it's like part of it's because like it's a monster movie. I know we can argue about what kind of monster movie or whatever it is, but the idea is that it's still a monster movie, right? And there's not much monstering going on in the film, which is probably something that some people will be bothered by, but they're wrong.
It's used correctly.
No, exactly. Like, I think that's really what it should be about, you know, a good balance. Because if it's just nothing but monsters just terrorizing through a city or something like that, like, eventually that can actually become boring. There's no involvement in it. There's no stakes. Like, and you don't believe it when someone somewhere prevails over the other. Unless you were literally just there to watch Godzilla destroy everyone and then he wins. Like, I mean, that would be an interesting way of doing a movie also, but that's not what we're usually going to see the movie for, right? We also want to see him get knocked down. Because however it's going to happen, it's got to be fucking epic, right? But the only way for that to work is if you make it plausible that the humans can possibly knock him down, which means getting you to care at least an iota about who they are and what they're fucking going through and what they're doing. So, which is why anyone who's like, you don't get seen as a monster in the movies, while that can be a legitimate argument, that is not an argument you should make for this film. No. You get just enough of him. And
it's beautifully paced.
Yeah. It's well paced, it's well directed, it's well acted, it's well written. Like, the art direction, I thought, was incredibly, like, well done. And I know that's a weird thing to, like, hype up, right? A lot of times, but, like, one of the things that kind of struck me is even in the very, 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 very opening shots of the film, it feels like you're watching this vintage retro 50s or 60s Japanese Godzilla film. It kind of sets you into that mode. And it's also taking different direction, like different, like, you know, strategies or techniques or whatever when it comes to actually, like, some of the shots they decide to do. And they kind of move away from it, I think, a little bit throughout the film, but that's okay because you're in a different setting. It's really kind of to set the mood for where you are right then in that moment. And it's perfect for getting you into the moment of watching this film. So, what's going on?
Look at the missions.
Okay. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about this film. Go see it. Go pay for it. It needs to be supported. Go watch it in theaters. Which I thought was interesting also because while we're there, we watched 4 trailers. 3 of which, what I would say, were probably what you would traditionally call your major box office releases. And it really felt to me like this is the shit they came up with. Like they were just scraping the bottom of the barrel during the writer's strike. They got to put something out, basically.
Yeah. And there was one that looked so good.
And there was one that looked good, and it was an independent film from I think it was A24.
Yeah, and it's called ISS.
Yeah.
It's about the International Space Station. And it's American astronauts and cosmonauts are together on the space station, having a good old time. Then nuclear war breaks out on Earth, and they are both given orders to take over the space station, and how that dynamic plays out. It looks fucking awesome.
No, yeah. Which is interesting because it is, of the 4 films, like, it's the only one that looked like it was worth a damn to pay for. The other ones were like, let that shit go straight to DVD.
Well, there was a horror one that didn't look
was that?
bad to me. It was the one with, so it's Imaginary, the one with the imaginary friend stuck in the teddy bear.
Good God. Oh my God, no.
And it's by the people who made Megan. You liked Megan.
Yeah, I also really... It's Blumhouse, and I hate a lot of their shit. I liked Megan, and I liked Sinister, and then I've not really cared much for almost anything else in between. Like, I'll watch their shit, but I don't necessarily ever enjoy it. And this one, I think also is because, like, one of the things they talked about was, like, when a child leaves behind an imaginary character, a break is created, and that imaginary character becomes angry or whatever. Like, it's a fucking imaginary character. I cannot scream enough about, like... So imaginary characters are very common across human development.
Imaginary
right?
friends.
Imaginary friends, sorry. Imaginary friends are very common across human development. Across human populations, obviously at a very specific stage of development. And so you're telling me that every time one of those fuckers get left behind because a child eventually grows up, which is going to happen, that they're going to become hostile and aggressive and supernaturally strong and... no. Obviously that wouldn't happen. But that was the basis for your film, is that, like, they can become irate or whatever, vengeful. Like, no, they don't exist. Because they're imaginary.
It's Spider-Man?
But that might just be my background in psychology, kind of like poking through will not allow me to enjoy this film or shut my brain off for it.
Or they'll explain it in the movie. You just have to go see it.
No, I don't. They didn't do enough job to explain to get me in there to get me over my like prejudices. So no, I don't have to see it. I certainly should not have to pay for it.
Or a rat?
Tully, what are you doing, puppy? Do you go outside?
And even New York rats don't get as big as whatever that is.
Is there anybody else here who might have noticed it? A family member? A guide dog?
Just me. No family, no neighbors, no service animals. Allergies, remember? Whatever it is, I need it gone.
Got it. I'll look around and let you know what I find.
Please. I cannot afford to repair any more damage. Fixed income, you know.
Never trust a garden statue. They've seen things. Aw. Someone knocked this over. Or something. Ugh. Yuck. Time for some analysis. At the molecular level. Let's see here. Try that again. That's not right. That's not right. Okay. Try that again. Let's see here. wonder where this leads. From the woods? Nothing good ever came from the woods. Trail stops here. Maybe I should look around. What do we have here? It's ripping up cars now? Okay. Is this thing bleeding? Or leaking? Slobbering? Ugh. Oh, man. This stuff stays detectable a long way off. Tears up cars like a T-Rex and jumps like a tiger. Great. Must be getting closer. This thing's all over the place. Where's it going? Whoa. Maybe Genki knows what to do with this thing.
Hello?
Genki. That monster in Queens? It's one of those hunter beasts. But it seems to be chill. For now.
Whoa, a hunter beast? Maybe we can hack it. It could give us some intel.
Is that an arrow sticking out of it? Genki! Help!
Okay, okay.
Quickly would be great!
Got it!
Alright, what'd you do?
So, this was kind of a desperate move, but I dumped 10 million random dog videos to its pattern recognition database.
No way, that's brilliant! So, what do I do with it? Is it dangerous?
Try fetch?
Here, boy. You wanna get the barrels? Wanna play? Yeah, get him! That's a good boy!
I'll try to access its memories while it's distracted. Man, a lot of corruption in these logs.
That arrow had to come from hunters. Why would they shoot their own robot?
Target practice? Let's find out.
So, you have a name?
Designation F1D0. Fido.
Okay. I was expecting killer or angst. Fido was better.
This log is cached to a server. Dare I?
How deeply do you trust your antivirus software?
Deeply enough to download this audio playback.
Get out of my way, you piece of junk. She's a traitor to Craven.
You are the traitor. I was doing my job.
Defective garbage, get back here.
Yankee!
Must have traced our log access.
Easy, Fido. Stay. Please? Fido! Heal! Genki, is there an emergency brake?
I can't access manual override. Always wanted to say that.
Do something! I think it's braked out!
It's definitely acting like it.
Do you think it was the recording of that guy?
Repressed final memories? Always bad. I think its owner shot it.
And tried to cover up the murder. Fido! Stop! You want a treat? No, not the church.
There you are. Come here. Should be very depicted with an explosive boat. Yeah, come here.
So you're the guy who tried to kill Fido? Messed up, dude.
Shoot him down!
Leave Fido alone. He's done with you. Fido, attack! Should be the last. Fido!
Phew, all better, boy. He won't hurt you anymore. Now let's get that arrow out of you. Doesn't look too deep, actually. Here we go. Good boy.
You sure this is safe?
Hey, if 10 million dog videos can't make you a good boy, there's no hope for any of us. And you're a good boy, aren't you? Who's the good boy?
Just to be safe, though, I'll wipe its memory completely. Except the videos. And you.
Good looking out. We took care of the scratching sound.
Spider-Man? Wait, we?
Me and this good boy right here.
Oh no, my allergies.
It's okay. Earlier you mentioned you couldn't get a guide dog. Well, I found you one. He's a dog, I guess. Made of various metals. Very allergy friendly. He's also got a few hundred guide dog videos uploaded to his memory.
Really? He's everything I hoped for.
Drago, please do not start.
Played at the center.
Ow.
We were muted that whole time.
Really? That's probably a good thing. What are we doing? We're outside, Tully? Go outside. Well, then shut the fuck up. What do you want? I'm not giving you more food. You're fine. Drogo, you are also fine. Or you're going back outside again because you keep drinking water. Oh no, do you want more water? Is that what we're doing here? You guys can get to it. You know that, right? Sitting right here the whole time. Alright, do you guys want water? Here, here's water. No, Drogo. This is the 5th time I left you out in the last like 2 hours. Get out. Hi, Toy. Good grief, dog. Well, they have any boy. Go, get up. Oof. Please go lay down, puppies. Hi, Tully. Lay down. Are you unmuted?
Yes.
Okay. In other news, I had a job interview today. I've had a couple different job interviews actually lately. So hopefully financial situations will improve in the next few weeks.
And still in control of his green alter ego. Dr. Connors? Dr. Connors, you here?
Someone missed their alarm.
How long has that been going off? Connors' family. Heard his wife left with their son after the first lizard fiasco. Not that Craven cares. His son's room.
We also got into Yellowstone. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but just wanted to reiterate that for anyone who wasn't for the stream last
So
time.
good.
Oh my god, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We got through like 4 seasons in like 2 weeks,
Yeah,
and that's with taking breaks.
Dual sense. But only once used.
Like, it's fucking nuts. And the only reason why we haven't like plowed through the 5th season is mainly just because like
Not done yet.
we be caught up and like no, I'm not living that life.
Fighting for his life by
And we're wait week after week. Fuck that. But this is supposed to be the last season, so whatever they have is going to be done. So whatever story they're writing, they're going to have to wrap up. It's not going to be us waiting for another season. But they do have prequels and sequels that we will probably be taking an interest in.
your living room, though. What did Craven
What?
do to you, Doc?
Oh, damn. That can't be good.
Pretty sure the lizard was here.
Through here.
Oh, everyone needs some serious cabinet work later on.
Let's see.
Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Yay.
No numbers on the keypad.
Please don't be a booby trap. Please don't be a booby trap.
Keys play different notes. Maybe the code's a song?
Maybe the Spiderman song. What's 3?
Should search the house for something musical.
Holy shit, did that work?
Just guess till you get it.
What did you put in?
4441.
Connors loves his secrets.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Wow.
I'm just that good.
This lab probably kept him and his family safe whenever he had an episode.
It should not be that easy to guess that.
Connor's initial limb regeneration.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Did find out how he lost his arm. Motion sensor triggered the security cameras about 30 minutes ago.
What did he put in me?
He was trying to test his blood.
Who are you talking to?
Come on, Dr. Connors, fight it.
Yeah, I don't think that worked. Oh, that seemed to make it worse, or was that where it was going anyway?
That's where it was going anyway.
Craven's gonna pay for putting Connors and his family through hell. It couldn't hold him. Exactly how Craven likes it. Connors' blood.
Cover the door.
Oh, damn it.
Could be anywhere.
Hi, guys.
No idea.
You are glorious prey, worthy of Craven.
Let me tell you how this is all gonna go down. You leave Connors alone. He doesn't deserve this. But if you or Craven keep going after him, you'll answer to me.
Oh damn, my phone died.
Ooh.
God damn.
Okay. I see you, son of a bitch.
You have no idea. You are glorious prey, worthy of Craven.
Let me tell you how this is all gonna go down. You leave Connors alone. He doesn't deserve this. But if you or Craven keep going after him, you'll answer to me.
Do not falter.
This whole lizard hunt ends now.
Throwing grenades.
Does Craven even know what he did to Connors?
I don't think he gives a shit. I think he actually did this on purpose. I don't know if you're unaware of how this is going.
Is all this just a game to him?
Eager than I thought. You and the lizard will make great trouble.
Ow! Damn.
Never forget.
Why are we barking at?
Too slow.
Is there anything else that's going on? That's new that we've been into?
I've really just been, all through life.
You know?
Made the mistake of doing another Hell's Kitchen.
Oh god.
Season last night. That was a mistake.
Whew.
Lizards across the river.
Gordon Ramsay's like a beautiful train wreck.
Well, certainly, his perspective chefs are.
Love the braise. Yeah, okay. I see it. Lee is still out there. The city needs me
Hi, Troco.
right now. One second.
Oh, would you just kiss her?
Pete? What's going on? The market? Yeah, I'll be there.
No. If he's calling me, it's never okay.
I'll text you. It's beautiful. The mural. I mean.
What did you just swing off of?
It's about time Pete called me back.
Hmm?
What did you just swing off of?
Bird.
Might as well just let that one go.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it'll be a big ass damn bird for it to work. But if you say so, baby.
Revenge
I'm not after revenge. Dad always believed in second chances. But that's not what this is. It's my job to protect y'all, not the other way around.
I get it. Okay, let me boot up my gear real quick.
Poor bird.
No! I'm sure it's happened occasionally for Spider-Man just by accident. So what was it? What was the name of that one baseball player who just like murked a bird or whatever during 199?
Randy Johnson.
Yeah. Oh God.
Murked is the appropriate term. They exploded.
Oh my God. It's sad because like oh the birdie, but it's also like oh my God. What are the fucking odds?
Keep it tight.
They're using drones to track the lizard. Maybe I can use them too. Is that a passive defense system?
Speaking of which.
I'm gonna keep my distance.
Can't let these guys find the lizard first. Gotta clear them out.
What did you mean when you said this guy, Hadari? Like, who were you referring to?
Hey man, got your feet up on the battle station. A lot of hunters. Are they using those bird drones to track the lizard?
I think so. Why?
Got an idea. I'll work on it while you clear the warehouse.
You look tired.
I gotta be honest. I feel like you are low enough down to the ground that somebody should have seen your ass by now. There he goes. They really should have seen him a lot earlier than that, but that's fine. Oh well, that.
He's up there. Craven does not care for this spider.
Yeah, he really should though, since he's constantly fucking up your operations every turn. He's clearly quote unquote worthy prey. Or your henchmen just suck.
And he wants to change the menu.
By the way, he needs to reevaluate his strategy.
So if anyone's prey, it's not the scary lizard dude.
Oh shit, there was a fucking, oh my god. My fantasy team is so fucked this year. Who's playing tonight?
Chargers and Raiders. I don't have anyone on this here.
I have somebody from the Chargers. I don't think I have anybody from the Raiders.
Yeah, but I think you have the quarterback and he's injured, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know if I swapped him out or not. I think I did, but I don't remember. But like I said, my season's just fucked up this year anyway, because I missed all of this last week, and I shouldn't have.
It's alive! How do I look?
Like a robot drone, man.
And a robot drone that's tracking the lizard.
Awesome. That was fast.
It looks like he's through there. This thing handles like a tank. Okay. No, this is gonna be bad.
Yankee, you good?
No.
Yeah. I think this way's blocked now, though.
Don't stress. I'll meet you on the other side.
How's it blocked? You just pushed through a giant hole over there.
And lizard.
Yeah, but I think he, like, knocked over some rubble on the other side. Okay. Like, it looks like I have to go through there. Oh. This is like horror game shit.
Kinda, yeah. Something out of the spheres. Why don't you go in?
And you didn't make that.
So we had an interesting conversation with friends the other day regarding the status of Die Hard as a Christmas movie or
It
not.
is.
And yes, me and Matt both agree that it is a Christmas movie. But someone brought the argument that, what was it, Spiderman was technically a Thanksgiving movie because it has a Thanksgiving scene in it. But like, my argument was that it went through a whole ass at least a year, right? Because we see them graduate from high school and then find jobs and careers after that point. So like, there is time that elapses in that movie versus Die Hard could very easily encompass the 2-hour runtime that it happens right? Probably not, but like, it's still going to be within like an evening on Christmas, like on Christmas Eve. Of course, then they made the argument that it came out in July, which actually does make it a little bit more challenging to argue for it being a Christmas movie because Christmas movies tend to be released at Christmas. But what I will concede is that it's a holiday movie, which means I can watch it at Christmas time and not feel bad.
Dude, where the hell were you?
No idea, but I've seen some things.
Same, man. Let's just find this lizard dude.
Drone doesn't have a lock on it though.
Tell that to Bruce Willis, your husband, because of his response to your question of what he swung from. Yeah. So wait, does Bruce Willis believe it's a holiday movie?
No, he says specifically it's not.
Oh. Well, that's nice, but I choose to believe it is a Christmas movie, so that's how I'm going to treat it.
Oh God, he shed again.
Doesn't that mean he's getting
Bigger. Yeah. The hell is that?
Fish.
Oh, because... What? Why do you have... What the... Oh, that's... Oh, like... The fuck?
When the hell did Nemesis get here?
I was like, thought it was like the lizard man had like tentacles. Like, what the fuck were you eating?
Hey, Mr. Parker. Mr. Spider-Man, I mean.
Yeah, it's just scream out our alter egos, man, while you're out there with all the bad guys floating around.
Hey, wait a sec. Try dropping it in here.
Onboard scanner. Handy.
Dude, this is great data. Hang on a sec.
You're gonna synthesize an antidote right then and there.
Giggy, wait, be chill.
Okay, that's better.
That wasn't me.
Me neither.
I don't even have a stomach, so...
Let's go.
Go, go, go! Take him alive!
Is this the scene that we saw during the demo?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Lose Connors. Harry's dying, and he's the only one who can help.
We won't. You take the drones, I got the jet skis.
Shit.
This is really, really exciting.
Cool if I borrow this?
Spider-Man!
We watched Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead this morning, actually, also, which was a fun experience.
It was. I should have watched it that early because I started falling asleep at some point.
Did you really?
Yeah, but
Oh.
it was still like decent movie. I just wasn't ready for that this morning.
That it is a bit cerebral. It's It's so many good actors, though.
Oh yeah, Richard Dreyfuss, Tim.
Oh my god, he ate up every scene.
Gary Oldman.
Yes.
Those
Yes.
three alone are worth the watch.
And then Ian Glenn, for those who are not familiar, he was Jorah Mormont in Game of Thrones. Shit.
God damn it, citizens.
I've got the metal murder bird! I warned you about going after Connors. Now this is on you. Poison clouds. Is that all you got?
Almost done here. Civilians are all safe. How you looking?
This gunship won't quit.
I'm right behind you. We'll take it down together.
No time.
Sounded a little Batman-y there with the gravel in our voice.
Where is she?
You took the bass out of your voice real quick, man.
Time to go boom, boy.
Justice for Batman. Oh, sorry, for Gotham.
Spider-Man, hang on.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Over there! The one with the tendrils! Move, move, move!
Oh,
No.
Muffled panicking.
Miles! Grab on, let's go!
Oh no.
Right behind you!
I know.
Oh dear. Oh shit!
Be faster!
Fly faster.
This is their top speed.
Oh Jesus!
I do not want to be lizard food.
Oh dear.
Wouldn't it be easier if you just like swung out of the way now that you have like a bit of like, you know, you're on top of the water and stuff? Instead of... Sorry, no.
Hey, I got something.
Throw it back! Throw it back!
Everyone, take cover.
What are you guys doing?
Trying to take out that gunship.
Oh.
Can't get close enough. I can. That's one of them, remember? Bro, that's it. Pete, alley-oop on three. One, two, three. Alley.
Keiki screamed like he's actually flying through the air.
That's very dope scene.
Yes.
He got away from us.
It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No. He's mine.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So do I.
Wait,
You
what?
okay, Pete?
Yeah, right?
Normally like that.
No.
No. He's never like that.
That's alright though, because now we get to get to the fun stuff where Pete / Venom / Spider-Man goes to their internal, you know, conflict or whatever the fuck, which is way more fun than some of this other stuff.
Damn.
Dude, that's
Disrespect.
that is what
Craven.
I'm fucking here for. I am here for Venom.
Don't get it twisted. Craven, respect, but this is fucking Venom time.
Yeah, basically. That's like I don't want to go in. I don't want to like reiterate or rehash. We talked about it already, but just establishing that Venom is an incredibly popular, like, nuanced character and story arc that happens in the Spider-Man universe that and has not once been translated to scene properly.
Yeah, no, there has never been a decent iteration of Venom yet. Well, I won't say that. The first Venom movie was decent.
No, yeah.
Problem is...
Spider-Man.
There's no Spider-Man, and he's a good guy. Stop it. No. That's like making the Joker a good guy. No.
It is,
I
although...
get that in the comics he becomes a good guy, but he never starts as a good guy.
No,
which is what they were trying to pawn on.
I accepted it because
Tom Hardy.
And because his interpretation was actually fairly entertaining to watch.
Yes.
So,
and I like the Carnage one too. That wasn't bad.
No, I didn't hate it, but it was not nearly.
No, but Woody Harrelson as Carnage is pretty fucking good.
It was alright. I don't remember it being memorable. I'm sure he acquitted himself well, but I just don't remember being that impressed with it. I was like, this movie started to feel tedious after a while. The only thing it kind of gave us was like, oh, okay, we're gonna fold this now into the Spider-Man universe by having him in the final sequences. Spoiler alert. Get sucked into, like, you know, another multiverse or whatever. But the real issue is that there is no Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Again, enjoy the first Venom movie. We'll accept the second one grudgingly. But it's not, well, my point is that we've not seen a good iteration of that conflict on screen.
Yeah.
As soon as I stick him with the antidote, the suit's coming right back to you.
Y'all do know that Venom was always a good guy. It's just that when he sees Spider-Man, it was literally on sight biatch. Because the symbiote is a jealous ex-girl / boyfriend. The if I can't have you, then no one can type.
Whatever. It's still, we have not seen that Spider-Man Venom rivalry that we should have on screen. That's the point.
Well, that's Matt's point. My point was never that he was a good or bad guy or bad guy. Again, I will say that my enjoyment of that film kind of takes some of that criticism. For me, I'm not going to tell somebody else. My desire is to watch that internal conflict between Venom and Spider-Man, and I don't feel like that's entirely accurate. I feel like your estimation, Hodari, part of it does feel like there were legit issues that the symbiote wanted something very drastically different than how Spider-Man wanted to go about doing shit, and Spider-Man wanted to, you know, rid himself of this demon, basically.
Can we talk about the lighting of these past two levels?
Must be trying to flood the tunnel.
Like, oh my god.
It's
shadow work is very good.
It's good. And just saying it's like
horror aesthetic.
Yeah, I guess I'm not trying to like give them too many props, not because I don't think they deserve it. It's like it's a very well done game in general. So yeah. Like it should be.
And honestly, the Lizard is one of my favorites. So that I'm a little biased. Lizard, Mysterio, those are...
Seriously?
Yeah, no, I'm still here for Venom. I'm here for Venom and Venom.
No, I mean, Venom is the villain. It's Batman and Joker, like I said, so...
And this, I know we've had arguments and conversations about, like, the different universes, villains and everything. Batman villains are top tier. They're like God tier, by comparison.
Which one?
To Batman.
Yes, but if you're going to talk about God tier villains in the MCU... It goes to Spider-Man.
There aren't any.
It goes to Spider-Man.
No, there aren't any.
No, that's bullshit.
No, Batman's villains are the top tier of all the villains in comic book stories.
You name a Batman villain, I can name a just as good parallel in Spider-Man.
It's not about the parallels. It's about the lasting impression of those characters.
Dr. Octopus.
Not nearly the same as any one. Venom, maybe. But Dr. Octopus is not going to have anywhere near the same impact, culturally speaking, as Joker, Riddler, Catwoman, Two-Face, Penguin. All these other characters that probably almost more so because of like the TV series, but also is because of the comic books themselves have created these lasting images, these lasting narratives that like just kind of what we envision in terms of like the hero villain struggle.
I just can't go there with you, baby.
I
The
understand.
Spider-Man villains are just as good as the Batman villains.
Oh, you're wrong, but it's okay if you be wrong, baby.
No, I'm not. I'm not wrong. And Spider-Man's technically a better hero than Batman is, so.
I didn't say it was. That's not the whole point. The point is the villains are better. No, I'm gonna go before I let my inner nerd and Booker T out because I know she did not say that.
No, let it out, Super. Let's have it out.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's figure this
Let's
out.
go.
Because you were talking about fucking Black Cat, Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Venom, Dr. fucking Octopus, Mysterio. I mean, shit.
What makes them so great? What?
Okay.
That's a legit question.
We'll go one by one. Let's start with the big ones. What makes Joker so great?
I know. You answered my question first. I asked you.
Okay, then I'll start with Venom. What makes Venom great is the dichotomy between Peter's bad side and good side, and the dark side in all of us being amplified by this organism. It's the internal conflict in the exterior form.
Ain't no way you said Batman villains are more memorable than Spider-Man's. They are. But okay. So what I mean by that is I am mainly referring to their overall recognizability and like with regards to how we view comic books and hero villain stories.
Okay.
I guarantee you, Family Feud style, if there was a survey of 100 Americans, whatever, and they're asked to name comic book villains, most of them are, one, probably going to come from DC. That might be just because of how long that story's been around being told, and how big Superman is in terms of like being like the main comic book hero for the longest time. But most of them are probably going to come from Batman, or at least if you have like one, like you have Batman, you have Spider-Man, you have X-Men, you have, you know, a bunch of different ones, Batman's will be more represented.
Hey, Doc.
Ooh, he looks good this game. Alright, boss battle. We'll finish this in a minute.
Okay.
To repair, you must dodge. Okay.
I will say that doesn't necessarily mean that they're better. Well, they're more well written. Me personally, I think they are, but that again, that is a personal opinion. I think in terms of recognizability, some of that is their quote greatness is translated as a result of that. People remember them more.
Okay, so I have to give the game props. Just the game creators props, if you don't mind for a second.
Sure.
They have different animations for each ability. That is not something a lot of game creators take into account when it comes into fucking boss battles. That's awesome.
Well, I fucking hope that was like this is a AAA game, right?
Yeah, but I've seen AAA games don't do that.
Right, and some of this may also be a matter of the change in technology. Like, that we're getting more advanced in being able to do these things. And being able to process some of the information more efficiently. And granted, just developers caring enough to do anything about it. So, hopefully it's something you're going to see more often. Kelly, what the hell are you doing? She is parked like half on the couch, half off. Like her feet are on the floor and her front paws are on the couch, and she's snuffling around for something. What are you doing, dog? Either get on the couch or get off. Take your pick. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Lay down. Good girl. Go ahead, lay down.
Okay.
Let me help you! Stop fighting me! This is the only way to get you back! Tail's too long. Better just avoid it. We could have finished this already! Stay still!
Oh, throwing rocks.
Gotta ground him. I saved you before! I'll save you again! I can cure you for good! Just meet me halfway here!
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Oops.
Shit.
God damn.
Fuck me. Alright. The boss battles in this are also dope as shit. They don't feel repetitive. Each one feels like it has its own heartbeat. That makes sense.
Yeah.
The antidote! Let me help you! Stop fighting me! This is the only way to get you back!
Let me inject science into you, damn it. Against your will.
Finish this already! Stay still! I saved you before!
Yeah.
Save you again!
Yeah, but did you really, if he's still in this situation, though?
Woo! Dr. Connors! Dr. Connors!
I'm curious, because so remind me, how did he get like this again?
He was trying to,
No. I know how he got to be a lizard man in the first place, but in this game, he was not a lizard man. So
Craven, injected him with something that, brought the lizard gene back, like, activated it.
Okay, so he still has it in him.
Yes.
There's
that's
nothing
what
he
we're
can
trying
do
to
about it.
Figure out an antidote, yes.
Okay. Because I mean, like, it sounds like if that's the case, like, could anybody be injected with this stuff and then become a fucking lizard?
No, this is specifically for him.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't he put the lizard gene in him. It was already in him, but it was dormant, and Craven reactivated it.
Okay. How did Gene get in him the first time? Because of his fucking around with science?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop fighting me! This is the only way to get you back! We could have finished this already! Stay still! I saved you before! I'll save you again!
Ow.
I can cure you for good! Just meet
God
me
damn
halfway
it.
here! Gotta move when that tail comes out!
Damn it. Wrong. Fuck. Woo!
Mm-hmm. Having fun there, babe?
Oh man, you gonna get on my nerves. Ah, God, fuck.
You know, I think we're gonna return to the conversation though while you're doing this. So Hadari, by all means, go ahead and make your point. While Matt he's probably gonna be doing this for a minute.
Wow, thanks for the faith.
I have faith you're gonna do it. It just seems like it's really damn hard, so you might be working on it for a while.
Ah. Got your nose. Oh, gotcha.
Gotta ground him.
I don't have enough time in the night to unravel that.
Damn it. Stay down, Connor.
Well, you're gonna get one more tentacle in you to try and grab that thingy thing. Oh, well, never mind.
Oh, that's not good.
When I look at Batman villains, all I see are people with mental problems fighting other people with mental problems. So far, none of his villains are more than that. You want to tell me that that's not the case for literally every single fucking comic book dichotomy between hero and villain? Please explain to me how that's not.
I mean, she kind of...
Really not in the mood for the rampaging lizard in New York City thing right now. This is not happening. Stop! You're hurting people. Great. Now the
I
police
feel
are
like
involved.
this is just my take, and I am willing to acknowledge that I may be inaccurate in my assessment, but this is just the perception that I have with regards to when I look at Batman villains versus Spider-Man or other Marvel villains. Before I say anything, no, because General Zod's villain is a dictatorship man with no compassion in him. Yeah, he's also very much a narcissistic, like, megalomaniac. Which definitely counts under, like, the disorder spectrum.
And a lot of Superman villains. I can't stand Superman.
Yeah, and I want to take back my statement before about people knowing Superman villains. But I was going to say...
You got Zod and Lex Luthor. That's about
yeah,
it.
basically. I guess maybe like Dr. Doom or something, but...
That's Fantastic Four.
Oh, is he? He shows up... Oh, I have no idea. Who's the one... No, who was the one in fucking Justice League?
Doomsday?
That must be it. Yeah, see, exactly. I don't remember.
I think it's Doomsday.
What I was going to say was...
No, that was the one in Superman versus Batman. See, they're interchangeable. Fuck DC. Except Batman.
Okay.
I'm not like arguing that Batman villains aren't iconic. I want that to be clear. I would argue that that's the thing. I'm not even arguing that Spider-Man villains are better than Batman villains. They're on the same tier, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they're not. But this is why this is my assessment. What I was trying to get to.
Really? You
Do we have to do all this?
So, given what we're looking at right now, who do you feel is one of the most challenging as well as iconic villains that Spider-Man has?
I mean Venom.
Venom, right?
Dr. Octopus.
But Venom was probably the first thing that a lot of people will come to mind. Is
If it's
challenging?
not-
Those challenging as well as
Yeah, if it's not gonna be Venom, it's gonna
iconic.
be Doc Ock, probably.
Right. But why would Doc Ock be anywhere near as challenging as Venom? What is the challenge with Venom?
Well, the challenge with Venom is the inner demon thing.
Right. What is the challenge with Doc Ock?
He is just a smart ass Spider-Man. It's an
Okay.
intelligence thing. He is.
But most supervillains in these universes are hyper intelligent.
But
So what's the difference?
But part of Spider-Man's thing is that he's hyper intelligent.
Right, but so is fucking Kingpin and Hobgoblin and Green Goblin. Like, what other thing sets them apart?
Holy shit, this is dope, by the way.
It is.
Can we talk for a second about how sweet this segment is? Yeah, but honestly, Super, I gotta say that. Ooh, I gotta say the reason Green Goblin is even mentioned nowadays is because he was in the first movie. It's not like he's iconic all the way back to the comic books. Oh, hi, Craven.
Well, so one of the things that I was trying to get at that I feel is kind of why I think that Batman villains may have a little bit more of an edge is you mentioned the inner demons. It is the struggle specifically to Spider-Man. Whatever desire that the other villains have, and they're all like going to be like this. They're all going to have their own internal, just roles, right? But they're not dependent in any way on Spider-Man. I'm not trying to say that the Batman villains are either. I feel like the ways in which they are written, they seem to be more, in way they were written, seem more reflections of elements of Batman's psyche, basically. So, like, kind of the same way, like, you think about, like, what was it? Inception style, we talk about, like, dreams and, like, how every, individual you see in a dream is a reflection of your own psyche in some way. I think the same thing can be said for a lot of Batman villains.
So cool. And so gross.
I will continue my argument in a second.
God, this is a 3 fucking stage boss battle. My God.
Yay!
Okay, can we talk about this?
No.
Connor!
Clearly not. The Joker is obvious, right? Joker is Batman's nemesis. He's his opposite.
He's the
antithesis.
Yes, that word.
To Batman, everything he stands for. The Penguin, I think, is an interesting character in that he also reflects, to a certain extent, an oppositeness with regards to Batman, right? So he pretends to be, the opposite of Bruce, right? Part of the downtrodden, or or in the various iterations, he's either part of the downtrodden, like pulling himself up by his bootstraps, or he's rich and he cares about the little people or whatever, in the same way that the Waynes do. But obviously, the whole point is that he is using the same system that Bruce or Batman is kind of fighting to uphold against him. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Riddler challenges Batman in a different way in that, like, he also is as smart, if not probably in some way smarter than Batman. And Batman is obviously, like, one of the most intelligent individuals, like, on the planet or whatever, blah, 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 in his universe. That's kind of makes him as great a detective. He's always constantly solving riddles. That's the nature of being in his detectiveness. The nature of being a detective. The Riddler is actually posing these riddles. That's his role. The other ones are just interesting. Right? You have Two-Face, who takes on, the justice system that Bruce is also trying to uphold in different ways or whatever. At least that's where he started, and then now he's, he embodies that struggle of trying to actually do the right thing with regards to, like, the law and order, that we know is flawed. That's the whole reason Batman exists. Because if the law and order side of society actually worked, he would not, one, his parents would have been killed, and he wouldn't have to feel like he has to step up to try and help other people who don't get their day, who don't get that protection. Two-Face embodies that. I'm not going to go into any more characters because I don't know that I have an argument for all of them. But I feel like the very nature and way they were written was to be a reflection of Batman. I don't know that I feel the same way with so many of the Marvel villains, specifically within Spider-Man's universe. I think Kingpin is one of the... Kingpin and Venom are probably the two that would be the closest to those. Because Spider-Man is a broke bitch.
I mean, if you're talking about an antithesis, it's definitely Kingpin. Yeah,
Spider-Man is a broke bitch. Sorry, Peter Parker is a broke bitch, right?
Yeah.
And all he's doing is trying to, like, help other people, like, you know, survive. And in the meantime, you have Kingpin, who not only, you know, profits from the system because of how fucking rich he is, and putting on that public face of being rich and being powerful, but he also has absolutely no accountability because of the criminal element that he participates in. So he is in every way the opposite of Spider-Man. Whereas I think Venom has been more or less the opposite of Peter Parker.
Yes.
But that's why those two villains probably would be more recognizable. They probably have more lasting impact. They have more, you know, like, they might be considered better villains because of that challenge they pose to the hero. They represent elements of the hero's self. I can't say the same thing for Lizard Man. I mean, I guess he does.
Lizard, just the lizard, not lizard.
Sorry, exactly. I guess I get it to a certain extent, like he's a beast within sort of thing, but like that internal conflict doesn't really feel like that's really existing with Spider-Man or Peter Parker, except when he's Venom.
So here's. All right, so let me finish this because I actually have a take on this.
Okay.
That is a little.
Yeah, I'm not doing all of them, Hodari. I'm just doing like some of the main ones because
shit.
The point is, in the majority of them feel like they are written in a way that is a reflection of the hero versus a reaction to the hero. Does that make sense?
Damn it. Okay, come on over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Got you.
And I really wish to God I had taken this class while I was in high school, but like I went to a fantastic high school. And they offered a bunch of different like elective classes that we could take for funsies, basically. I mean, they met requirements, but one of them was called Shadow Lit. And fuck me if whenever I hear someone talk about it, I wish I had taken it. And there's just so many options you could take, and I wasn't able to get into it because there weren't enough spaces. As well as like also wanting to take other classes and just not being able to choose enough. But one of the things they talk about is basically how every story that's ever told is all the same. There aren't really any new ones. But they also do talk about like, you know, the hero's journey and like, you know, archetypes and return to the one, like the return to the source sort of thing, Neo style journeys, the Jesus Christ story basically. Like, it dissects the nature of fiction, like the kinds of stories we tell and how we tell them. And I feel like the conversations that we have, the arguments we have regarding like comic book heroes versus villains and which ones are better, which ones are like more challenging and so forth and so on, could possibly be more informed by conversations that probably took place in other people who've looked at this before, because there are obviously people who study this like as a profession and have far more knowledge on it than just my cursory information that I get from like TV, movies, video games, and occasionally comic books that I read. But yeah,
yeah, we're done with you. 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 Good Bye, Dr. Connors, motherfucker. Alright, take your medicine.
Open wide. Open wide and say, ah. Oh, please tell me he got it in there first.
By the way, did you hear what Peter said to him at the beginning of this fight? This part of the fight?
No, what did he say?
He was like, no wonder your family abandoned you.
Damn!
Like, Jesus!
Are we gonna go save him since now he's not invincible lizard thing anymore? And he can drown like the rest of us? Yeah, I thought he was just like gonna sink to the bottom.
That was amazing. They did lizard justice.
Good.
So, my take.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's hear the cinematic. That cannot be the weirdest thing you've seen today, dude.
Where did you get that? Harry Osborn. He said you designed it.
Come with me.
Nary. Nay, I said. Nay.
Sounds like a lore dump!
Oh, whoa. That's new.
Just as I thought.
This is, you thought what? You went, oh, we're just not going to bother. Just going to do flashback instead.
It's over here. Whoa, back off. I'm going in for a closer look. It's okay.
So, where did you get an arm from? You are an idiot. Yeah, that's exactly what fucking happened to what's his face on Alien.
What is that thing? It's a fragment of a meteorite that landed outside the city years ago. It's where we found that.
Uh-huh.
I'm wearing an alien. We call it a symbiote.
Call it what you like.
Bonds at the subcellular level with its host. He's Harry Osborn. He gave it to you?
Not transferred?
Exactly. I was hurt, and it chose you. Which means it's more dangerous than I could have imagined. We need to call Oscorp. We need to destroy it. Destroy us?
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 You said it chose me, Doc. It makes me a better Spider-Man.
Peter.
Oh, this shit isn't good.
Eyes on the target. Pursuing.
Alright, so you're gonna stop playing your punches now? You're gonna start getting hunter deaths?
I was about to say, like, Craven's gotta eventually, like, just come after Spider-Man.
Just so you know, we're at an hour and a half. I didn't know how long you wanted to go. I felt like that was a good place to end, but up to you.
Yeah, you know, that's a good arc there, so I think we'll call it there.
Okay. I do want to continue our conversation, though.
Oh, yeah, let me make my point real quick.
Okay.
So, I like what you said, and I think thinking about it that I found an answer.
Uh-huh.
So, as you said,
You don't sound concerned.
I'm a little concerned, but also couldn't have stopped Connors without it.
Peter, the two of you tore through half the city. Like, did you see what you did to the museum? I'm honestly surprised nobody got killed.
I'm not. And you know I had to cure him somehow. I mean, should I have just let him keep destroying things on his own?
That's not the... I'm gonna work here.
One sec.
Hey, I just got a message from our mystery bot tracker.
What did it say?
I don't know yet. It's using some weird syntax, and there's gaps in the code. I can figure it out. I just need another iced coffee. And maybe a blueberry muffin.
Hey, I'm back. Keep going?
I'm gonna work here for the rest of the night. My muse for a new Jonah-proof article has finally struck. Maybe I'll have something to show you if you come back later.
What's gotten into her? Must be deadline stress.
Or you're being a dick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Let's see who we can help out here.
Okay, so you said that Batman villains are complete opposites to different aspects of Batman's personality, basically.
Well, I wouldn't say they're complete opposites, but more or less they are a reflection. Like, they depend upon Batman's psyche in order to become good villains. Like, at least as far as the writing of them are concerned. Not necessarily that's their motivation, but that's how they are written. They are designed to be reflections of his psyche. If that clarifies a bit what I was saying. Not exact opposites, but to some degree, I guess.
Okay, so while Batman's villains are great because they are a mirror of Batman, Spider-Man as a whole and the villains are a mirror of society.
Okay.
And that is what we're actually fighting against. Not necessarily the opposite of what Spider-Man is, but what the problems in society. I mean, you have the Lizard, which is the classic story of man's hubris, controlling science and playing God,
becoming a beast. Yeah.
Yeah. You have Craven, which is the alpha male toxic masculinity syndrome. You have Venom, which is the dark side in all of us. You have Norman Osborn is the elites, the rich, feeding on the poor, that kind of stuff. Like, it's more of a narrative of society than the hero.
No, and I get that, and I think that's a fair point to make. I think what makes the character more memorable or ranked higher, or the way that people are going to know they are like that faster, is because there's a more personal attachment between the hero and the villain struggle. That's the issue. Like, for example, I will give you Magneto as an example of both the reflection of society as well as a reflection of the hero. He is the opposite in terms.
He's a product of this society.
He's a product of society, yes, but in terms of like actually writing that villain out, the idea is that like his struggle is more with society than he is with the villain, with the hero. However, the very nature of his struggle is going to put him at odds with the hero. And so that struggle, that conflict becomes more about how their views are they want the same thing, but they want different ways. And so it's still about his relationship to the hero that makes him memorable. So that's what I think I would get at, is that while your assessment is probably accurate, and granted we are both limited in our understanding, I think we can both acknowledge that we are not enough of comic book files to be able to say without hesitation that we know everything about any one villain or superhero.
Oh, absolutely.
This is an amalgamation of our understanding of the universe.
Yeah, this is a casual take.
But enough of an amalgamation to be able to say, like, no, I think that it might be fair to say that more of Marvel villains are reflective of society, whereas DC villains, or specifically Batman villains, are reflective of the hero. Reflections of the hero, I should say. But it is within that relationship that it's so much more personal to the hero, which is whom we are identifying with, that makes them more memorable. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it does, and that's why I'm not. Again, I'm not arguing that Batman or Spider-Man's is better. I'm arguing they're on the same tier.
Okay, and the reason why,
if you're going to compare what is the term for villains? There's a term.
antagonists.
No, for comic books, Rogues Gallery.
Oh,
if we're going to compare Rogues Galleries between
Uh-huh.
DC and Marvel, the closest you're going to get to Batman is Spider-Man.
Perhaps. I don't know enough about the like that. That's part of the problem, right? Because the villains for Batman are so much more well known and recognizable than the slew of villains that have come out of the Marvel universe. That's what I think the challenge is. Like we can name, we can't even name all the super villains from like from Superman or Wonder Woman or Aquaman. Like we don't know them. We know Batman's. We know a bunch of Marvel villains, and we might know some of the Spider-Man, some of X-Men, because those are the ones everyone knows anyway, honestly, right? They're the most popular. They're the ones that have been redone and reimagined more commonly. So, like, we're more familiar with some of those, right? But the idea, to me, is why I would go the additional step of saying written better. That is what I'm trying to get across, is that while it is because of that attachment, they are experienced in a different way because of their relationship to the hero, not to the society or to the universe in which they are created.
I can accept that argument.
Okay. That's it. That's all I was trying to say.
They think they know what a beast looks like.
And Hadari, if you're still here, by all means, you may feel free to weigh in on our conversation. If you're still here. Or anyone else for that matter, because I see we have 3 people who are in the chat. So, maybe somebody else here who's listening to us talk and has an opinion, one way or the other. Although I do remember thinking they were going to end pretty soon, but we both hadn't finished that point. So, I assume they were going to be on a little bit longer.
I'm just doing some side stuff as I listen.
I'm just listening. Oh, well, that's fair. I appreciate you listening. Like, everyone's gonna have their preferences.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is I don't think anyone's, like, wrong. I don't think there's any wrong opinions when it comes to superheroes. Like, everyone's gonna have their favorites. I can't stand Superman. A lot of people like Superman. That doesn't mean they're wrong. Even though they are.
Depends on what. I guess you can be wrong for you can have opinions for the wrong reasons, sort of thing. Like if you are super hyped on the idea of this, Uberman, that like chosen race sort of thing, like okay, you might have a wrong opinion. But aside from that. Like, if you're just like, oh, I think he's a stand-up guy. I like him. Like, I like Captain America. And here's the thing. I don't think that he is a direct opposite of Superman. I know he's, like, touted to be. I know that usually, like, obviously there are parallels between those two characters. But because Captain America, a lot of it feels like there is a struggle for him that there isn't for Superman, makes it feel more real. Makes it feel more human. And that's why I still appreciate Marvel more than DC Comics. Because for the most part, their heroes, as much as they are obviously fantastic, and I mean that in the way of like fantasy, like they cannot exist, how incredibly unbelievable they are in terms of reality, they still feel more grounded than DC villains, or DC heroes, I mean. Maybe that is also why Batman's tends to be a bit more accessible, because of all the DC characters, of all the DC heroes, he's the most human.
And even then, like, not really.
Well, as in, he doesn't have lightning, he doesn't have, like, laser eyes, or super strength, or, can breathe underwater and shit. Right? I mean, if he's going to do any of those things, he has to invent them. But his real power is his mind. That's what his power is. and, you know, being a bajillionaire. But mostly it's his mind.
Spider-Man around town in one of the most pathetic displays of heroism I've ever witnessed.
The fact that our society has kind of like shifted a bit in the way in which we view bajillionaires is not necessarily a reflection of how like poorly that character is written now. Like it's just that's just not. I don't think there's a fair commentary with regards to Batman. But that does, I think, beg the need for new stories to be told regarding him. What would happen if Batman lost all of his shit? Which, I mean, sure, there have been stories that told about this. They almost always end with him getting everything back.
Yeah.
So, what happens if he, like, was to stay fucking poor? Had to work like the rest of us? How would that story go? Would he even still do it? Would he be able to do it? Would he want to do it?
That base was right. This is a hunter blind. Maybe I can learn if there's another base nearby.
Oliver Queen. I don't know who that is.
Green Arrow.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man's here. Up top.
Is he human or something? Is that what you're saying, that Hodari?
Yeah, but he's pretty much Batman without the gadgets. He's another rich guy who decides to fight evil. DC doesn't like poor people.
Oh, which would explain why Batman spends most of his time beating them up. I mean, honestly, that's what most of the henchmen are. But that's because we don't like America doesn't like poor people, though. Let's be real. Never mind that the majority of us, or at least enough of us, are poor. Even when this comic book was being created, right? The idea of wealth and like that gap was very relative. But no, we don't like to think of ourselves being poor, even when we are. Sounds about right. Batman and Oliver are both billionaires and fight with gadgets.
Time to snoop for some info.
Alright.
All right.
I think our points have been successfully made.
No, yeah, definitely. I was gonna move on to another like related conversation and like figuring out our favorite or least favorite stories or arcs or characters, whatever. We can save that for next time.
One,
yeah, we're gonna save that.
'Cause I think I'm gonna call it here. So.
Okay.
Because this should reveal.
Be a shame if some Spider-Man webbed them up. 2 blinds down. Let me find the base location of the next one.
Oh, I gotta do each district. Okay.
Maybe that's what. But here's the thing. Like I guess one of the final point that I will make is that I think.
I'm gonna do one more thing then. If you're gonna make one more point. So
Well, I'll stop then. If that's the case.
No. Go ahead. I'm gonna do a Mysterio thing. It's not that long.
All right.
As long as I do it.
All right. So the last thing I was gonna say was that I think the equivalence I would make is that Batman has the better villains, but Marvel has the better heroes. I think they have the better stories.
Yeah. Spider-Man is a better hero than Batman.
Yeah. No, and I think mainly because
It's more relatable.
it's just more relatable. Yeah, absolutely. I think
No one
Batman's-
watches Batman for Batman. I make that argument.
Well, see, I do though. I think Batman is a very interesting character. I really do. He's far away the most interesting of all the DC characters I'm familiar with.
But yeah, you won't go see any more Batman.
Because of how they're doing it. That's different. I've seen every single fucking live action Batman movie that's been released since '89 in theaters. I have paid, or my parents have paid for me to go to see those. The last Batman movie was the last one.
Oof.
Spider-Man?
We'll see
What
about
is
that.
this? Help!
There is no saying about that. That is the truth until I feel comfortable enough to go see another one. You can go. Take Juice with you. You guys have fun. Have a nice little like bro date. And then come back and tell me all about it. And I will watch it on HBO when it comes out. Because I'm already paying for it and I can't do anything about that. But I do not wish to pay for it in theaters. Unless there are some serious changes to the narrative in which they are trying to portray. So what are you trying to do?
I use finishers on enemies.
Oh.
What is it this time? You cannot see reality. You can only feel it. Beep.
Is it though?
I mean, I feel like that's accurate, but I mean, I don't think like that's really truly accurate. Like obviously everything's in your head sort of thing, but like at the same time, like we are still getting like electrical impulses from our eyes that are taking in shit from the outside. So like you're seeing something. You're not trying to do this perfect, are you?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, well.
I'm a little ways away. I need to go in with some finishers ready.
What is this? Help!
What was I say? Do you want to try another time?
1 second. Let me check one thing before we just
Okay.
give up on me, okay?
I'm not to give up. I figure you come back and do it next time we stream, which is going to be... Well, we have shit to do tomorrow. We have shit to do on Saturday, so it's probably going to be Sunday, right? We have shit to do on Sunday?
Yes, but it's only supposed to be... Tomorrow's only supposed to be like 45 minutes. So we still
might
have
unless
time.
we're going to do something like afterwards with the family.
Yeah, so we'll see what everyone's doing. There is... Let's see. Is this gonna...
And then we will be doing something on Saturday for Matt's birthday. And we will tell you what that is afterwards. Because it is a surprise. What are you doing? Leveling up?
I'm trying to see...
Hey! Where'd they go?
Think you can defeat my most demanding illusion? I got it. You felt that one, didn't you?
That actually probably explains why I never really cared much for the Scarecrow. As a DC villain. Or the Batman villain.
Why?
Because it doesn't feel like he is necessarily a reflection of Batman. Maybe he's trying to be, like, he's trying to be the one to hold the mirror up, basically, as opposed to being the image. So in that way, he feels more like he is a reflection of society, trying to tell Batman who he is. But that's why it's probably never really felt as... I've never been as personally invested in most of the stories that involve Scarecrow. But that might be a personal opinion, a personal preference, though. Because if that is true that he is the one holding up the mirror, that makes him different than either being the reflection of Batman or even the reflection of society. Because sometimes the reflection of society is not necessarily trying to tell Batman anything, it just is. It just exists.
Yeah.
But if he's actually trying to hold the mirror, that means there's intentionality involved. So that makes him a little bit different, which is why his stories can be interesting, but I've never been as emotionally invested in him, per se, more in whatever story he's trying to show Batman.
One more thing. No, I'm just gonna. Okay.
What are we doing?
Just gonna do it tomorrow or next time. It's fine.
You're stepping away.
I gotta Google something
Oh,
at some
okay.
point. But yeah, we're gonna call it here. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We are glad to be back, and we are gonna finish this fucking game, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next.
Do you know what percentage of the game we've completed? It's not kind of, it can't be that much.
Well, we were at 33% when I started.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know what I'm taking a picture of here.
You're taking a picture of.
Oh.
I really don't see anything romantic in... Oh, can you do big shots of Spiderman? Actually, use a new one.
Okay, so we got that. Alright, cool.
Okay.
Whether it's on the stage or in the open air, where else can you see legends and soon-to-be legends performing every day? London?
So let's see. Manual save. Was it not gonna tell me?
Nope.
So I gotta go back to the main menu. Let's see. Alright, so we are... 47 now. We're halfway there.
Oh, okay. Alright.
We're going for the 100. We're going for the platinum.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Ari's super excited about that.
Yeah, you can tell in my voice.
So, we're going to call it here. Like, share, subscribe. We will see you guys next time for No Tower Entertainment. This is Matt.
This is Ariane.
We're out.
We'll be probably back sometime tomorrow or Sunday. One or the other.
No, Sunday I have D&D.
Crap.
So, we're going to try to get it in tomorrow.
Yeah, if not, it won't be till Tuesday. Yeah.
Alright, we love you guys. For No Tower Entertainment, this is Matt.
Ariane.
We're out.
Bye.